ball and no strikes. Aaron waiting. The outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone.
Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going.
Wilson's going to lob one, and somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball.
Did you see that? He hit Steve Brown with what looked like a karate kick.
That's why they marked it 2 yards away. They fake it, though. It's a direct snap, and now it's thrown downfield, and inside the 45-yard line, it's caught. Caught at the 40-yard line. There's a flag down.
What up, y'all? First, I want to say thanks for those of you that came over here to Cappin with Kev Mac. I am your host, Kev Mac, and here we talk about sports. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball tonight. Hopefully, DJ will be joining us. I know Torrey Thompson and Jerry Allen's in the building. I can't wait to talk about baseball, man, but so much going on right now with the March Madness, the NIT tournament, the women's matches. Just a lot going on. Southside, what up, man? I don't expect you to be tuned in and watch no sports, dog. You know what I mean? I know you're winding down at work. You know, you're going to roll one and catch the replay. But, yeah, man, I'm excited. I got to give me an overlay right here to say Sports Channel or something Cappin with Kev Mac. You know I've been off my job if I haven't done that already. I had, like 6 months to make one. But, yeah, man, shout out to the baby gangsters. Shout out to all of the gangsters and hustlers, man. We love this crib shit, but we love this sports shit too, though. You know what I mean? So I got to get this channel back cracking. For those that's regulars here, you already know this shit is cold as a hooker's ass in the snow, huh? Couldn't think of a better line to say, but OBG with the support. Yeah, in real life, for real life. But I'm excited to see the Dodgers this year. I had a video about Shohei Ohtani. I guess it'll be up tomorrow, man. I'm running late with my sports channel. But from here on out, we're going to be positive, though. We're going to get this thing rolling and in the right direction and run these numbers up. We need more subscribers to monetize this channel. And once this channel is monetized, you know I'm going to keep it active. Right? So what I want to do, I want to give you guys picks. I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of picks like I used to. I'm going to give you just a couple picks that I think are locks. And then I'll give you guys some short parlays. And we'll see how that turn out. So for all the guys on the KMV live streams that have been asking about the sports channel and the picks and parlays, they'll be right here. This is where you find them. You find them daily or nightly, one or the other, depending on how I feel and how much availability I have. And you get them free. You get them free, but if you're winning, kick something back. Just kick it back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to cost you a dime. I'll post a link for you right now, my brother. DJ told you guys last year, man, get with these free picks, enjoy them, because eventually you'll have to pay for his picks. I'm going to keep all my shit free, man. It's all going to be free. But if you don't kick me, if you win and you don't kick nothing in, man, or if I'm giving out picks and y'all not betting them or y'all not telling me you won, eventually there will be a fee. There will be a group like I had on the other channel where you will have to pay for the picks. So don't make me waste my time and my picks, y'all. Please. DJ, I posted the link for you. Come in. You can talk about your betting style, what you're looking forward to this baseball season, or what you got going on in the NBA right now. Austin, Texas, what up, man? Surprised, but glad to see you over here on the sports channel. I see we moving in slow motion today, but nevertheless, man, I'm gonna get that overlay ready for y'all. I guess tomorrow, by tomorrow. Can't keep using the KMV live streams all the time, right? Might have to go back to the intro, y'all. Shit. Y'all not active up in here. Kev Mac, what up? What up, Big Lee? Good to see you over here, man. Big Lee, you still coming out April 5th, right? I think the Giant game will be June 27th. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start writing down something on a calendar like old school days, man. 'Cause I got so much going on, man. I don't know where I'm gonna be June 27th. But Austin, Texas, I'm coming your way, man. Do you like baseball? I don't know. Where's Austin, Texas? Is Austin close to Arlington or Dallas Fort Worth? That's right, Big Lee. That's right. A little, all right. Yeah, I'll be out there, man. I know your cheap ass ain't buying no ticket though. Your cheap ass probably try to sneak in the game and then you won't even buy a beer. KP Video News, good to see you on the sports channel, buddy. Yeah, we're going to be talking sports all year, man, all baseball season, man. You're welcome to join. Anytime you want to hate or congratulate the Dodgers, man, let us know. But if you want to talk about the Chicago Cubs or them White Sox, feel free, dog. Yeah, those games in Korea counted, man. The first two games, yeah. So the Dodgers and Padres are 2 games ahead of everybody. Of course, they went 1-1, so in the standings, they're not ahead of nobody. John G, D-backs low-key have a nice starting rotation if they stay healthy. They should finish second behind the Dodgers. Man, the D-backs did pretty good last year. I believe they lost 2 pitchers. I don't know who they picked up. D-backs low-key, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not saying I like the D-backs. I'm not picking them to do anything. They got some exciting games, man. I watch the D-backs a lot because they got that slot where they not the early game, they not the late game. I think them and the Rockies sometimes start before the Dodgers, Angels, A's, Giants, Padres, right? So I watch the D-backs, man, and they are exciting. I love their field. I love the field. I've never been there, but as far as TV goes, looks like a nice place. DJ, what up, buddy?
What's the deal, man?
Nothing much, man.
Man, it been so long now. I had to remember how to work this all over again, man.
Oh shit, you here? It's all good, man. I like that hoodie you got on.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Got to rep the city. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny story. When I got this, I was trying to catch Nip. This was right when he released Victory Lap, and I heard he was up there signing CDs, and man, I pulled up. It was a bunch of stuff going on. A bunch of people out there, a bunch of tourists and stuff. And yeah, man, I went up in there, and Sam was in there, Pops was in there, and I had just missed him, man. I was like, damn, I wanted to get the Victory Lap signed. I wanted to get that signed. But yeah, I went around the store, I grabbed the hoodie. I said, $80, Nick tripping. I had to get it though, man. I had to get it.
And let me tell you a little secret, man. I don't know if this ever been said in public, but when you go to that store, if you tell Pops you from 60s, you get a discount.
I ain't even know.
We got a hood discount, man. I would go in there and be like, damn, this much, and like if Sam if Nip was there, Nip be like, Pops, that's Kev Mac, man, give him the hood price, and it would come down. So
They wouldn't have gave me no price if I would have told them I'm off the hundreds.
I don't know. They might have. I don't know. I can't say.
No, it's all good. I wasn't tripping, man. I was just trying to
support, huh?
Support, yeah. But I wish I would have called him, man, and got that autographed Victory Lap, man.
Right. It's crazy you told that story because when I went to my stores today, and I dug further down into the bottom of the boxes. I got some of Nip's original CDs, man. And still got the CD in the CD case. I didn't even know I had that stuff.
Man, I hate when people be like, man, nobody knew about Nip till he died. Like, man, stop it, man. I put so many people on Nip, man. I remember the first video I seen was that RSC video, and I thought that was so.
I mean, from RSC to the
I
day
thought
that I died.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I wasn't hating, but I was like, hey, they ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it mainstream. He too ganged out. You know what I mean? He too neighborhood out. But man, I'm glad I was wrong about that.
A lot of people used to say that. They used to say he go too hard on the Crip shit, the 60 shit. But Nip, even though he wanted to get on a major label, a major record deal, he did everything on his own. So at the end of the day, it really didn't matter. His shit sold to real street niggas anyway.
Yeah, and that's why you had to respect it, because it was just solid, man. And it's a solid foundation, man. When you got the people like that, man, nobody could break you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have to worry about the rest of the country, man. LA was just nipped out. You know what I'm saying? Look at when he passed. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole city, no matter what side you was on, you know what I'm saying? You had to respect Nip. You know what I'm saying, for what he did, not only with the music, with the clothing, with the community. You know what I'm saying? It just, man, I wish I would have got a chance to meet him.
How many street niggas can have a funeral at Staples Center?
Facts. Only who else had they funeral up there? Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But people was like, oh, nobody was really messing with him. Nobody knew that. Like, man, stop it, man. He was certified platinum in the hood already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, shout out to RJ88, man. What's up with you? Young Tiny, what up? We got our real sports fans up in here tonight.
Definitely, especially RJ88, man. He used to be in that Discord. You know what I'm saying? Taking in plays.
Yeah, I remember one day I got a little frustrated. I said, man, because nobody responds. You be giving out picks, nobody respond. I'm like, man, y'all bet. RJ was like, yeah, Kev. I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool.
That's kind of why I stopped posting in there, because nobody responded. You start to feel like you know what I'm saying, you're talking to yourself or you're doing it for yourself. So one day I was like, anybody, like, y'all want some plays? Like, nobody said nothing. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, but that's why you got to, stay consistent and stay on it and, get the traffic and the community up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. USC stepping up and recruiting. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
You bet on Lakers tonight?
I didn't, but I wish I would have. I really wish I would have. Especially LeBron triple-double. I don't even know what that price was, but I know that was good money on his triple-double. But I like to ride, like, I'm a trendy dude, like with the trendy bets, right? So but I'm heavy on the trend. So I like to see there's no better team to bet on it than my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my team and I know how they play. So it's usually LeBron's assists and AD's rebounds. You know what I'm saying? They points might fluctuate, but with them assists, LeBron is going to get 8 to 10 assists. Sometimes he struggled to get that 10th one. But if I can catch it at 8.5 or 7.5, anything like that, I'm taking it all day, or just on the 8 itself on the alternate line. But when those two don't play with each other, so if one of them is out, the other one steps up. So LeBron usually get more rebounds. LeBron's gonna get more assists. LeBron's gonna get more points most likely. And I didn't even like pay attention to it because I was still at work. But yeah, I wish I would have took his assist today. That was good money.
Man, what is tomorrow's the 28th?
Yeah,
I'm looking in.
Baseball.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting baseball season. I think I want to see how Detroit gonna play, because they really sorry, but they be having some good players low key.
Tigers.
Houston's still gonna be good. Dodgers gonna win game. Dodgers gonna win tomorrow with Glasnow pitching. Should be a lock for the Dodgers tomorrow.
Yeah. So So why did those first two games count and everybody else 0-0?
because they trying to go global. So
But why
yeah,
would they do it so far ahead of the season? Like, why wouldn't they do it on the same day? Or like that didn't make no sense to me.
I don't know why they did that, but I know they want that Korean money, Japanese money.
Which is cool, but it's like make it line up with the season because
I
now
feel
you won. Both of those teams is 1-1. Everybody else 0-0. So they kind of, you know, what I mean, it's just kind of off a little bit. But
yeah,
it's
no, it's very awkward. I feel you, very awkward. Oh, Parlay King in the building. What up with you? He said Dodgers and Rangers. Good two pick.
Dodgers and Rangers.
Well, actually, the Dodgers in Arizona is pretty good, but the odds might not be so great for you guys. But I like the Dodgers in Arizona tomorrow.
But how do you feel at the beginning of the season? You know what I mean? Like it's game one. You don't really have much data to go off of, much. You know what I mean? So you just
Well, if you know Glassno, you got all the data in the world you need. You know what I mean? He's a good pitcher, period. Let me tell you what I like about the beginning of the season in anything, football and baseball particularly. The odds makers give you the lowest odds you're gonna get. So when you're looking at Arizona minus 200 and the Dodgers are minus what? I don't really see the Dodgers right now. What they at? Cardinals. Oh, right here. The Dodgers minus 225. Them gonna be minus 350s when the season get going. So you can actually catch them. You can actually get the bookies early in the baseball season. It get tougher later because you don't want to be laying on minus 350, minus 400 in baseball. That's just ridiculous.
yeah. Now I do agree with that. You can't catch them slipping at the beginning of the season because they pretty much all the data is, you know what I'm saying, going off of last season. So it is much softer lines in
Yeah,
the
the
beginning
lines
of
are
the
soft. Do you think the
way
game's
soft.
gonna come in under to start the season? I don't know. You know why? It's tricky. When you start talking about totals when a season starts, it's tricky. And the reason why is because you got they don't really let the pitchers go in those 7, 8 innings when the season starts. So pitchers will be getting pulled after 5 innings, 5 1/3, 5 2/3. The bullpens usually be rocky when the season first starts. They be kind of weak. The hitters are ready. The hitters had spring training. They going up against the starting pitching. So when you bring the bullpen in, you know you're bringing in pitchers that wasn't good enough to start, and they're not good enough to close. So if you pay attention to what I just said, you the vulnerability on any team is going to be the middle relief, the bullpen. So kind of tricky because you think you should get a lot of runs, but then some players start cold. You have some players that don't really even hit the first week or two. And you have some players that have a hot month. They come out banging the first 30 days of baseball season. So it's tricky. You got to kind of wait and see after at least, to me, I always like to say 3 times around the rotation, which would fall around 11 to 14, 11 to 15 days. Then you have a better idea of what players are going to do in a particular season. Okay, so you guys keep asking me about Otani. Real quick, I got a video about Otani I've been late posting, so I don't want to really spoil that video, but since you guys keep asking, I think Otani is safe. I think he's safe because this is a probably the biggest sports star in the world right now, coming from Japan over to America, basically like dual citizenship. He brings the media, the money, the following, the fans from Japan over to America. And he means too much to Major League Baseball for them to ban him for life or a season. On top of that, what they're doing right now, they're investigating. And all the early signs indicate that the dude who was in his interpreter that's accused of stealing money and is an admitted gambler, he's changed his story. So Otani or Major League Baseball or the Dodgers then already offered this dude money to hush money. So I don't think nothing's gonna happen to Otani.
I mean, but the interpreter really didn't have to say nothing though, right? So yeah, I would figure if they was doing that, if they was paying, they would pay them just to shut up. You know what I'm saying? But the thought is that Otani was really placing these bets, but he going through the interpreter, he putting it off on the interpreter. You know what I mean? Like the interpreter is the fall guy. That's what a lot of people is thinking right now.
Well, what you just said, everything you just said is true. What I'm saying is the interpreter already came out and made a statement. He already retracted his statement. That's why I'm saying they paid him. That's why he retracted his statement.
So is he still his interpreter? Because they said they fired him, but he was still interpreting for him.
Oh, that was him? No, that wasn't him because the video I seen where he's sitting down with an interpreter and they asking him questions, that's not him because they asked about the old interpreter.
Okay, maybe that came out. I don't know if it's a new interview or something, but this was when they were still in Korea.
I'm talking about yesterday.
Yeah, that might be something new. Yeah, because the day they released everything, he was still interpreting for him at the game. He was still right there. I read an article that said they so close, like they like this. They wives is close together. They go everywhere together. They ride to the games together. So it's like they locked in like that. They might still be cool after that. But if you figure if he was stealing from him, it would be like, get this dude away from me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how the dude got access to his bank account just seems strange to me. But they're gonna believe Otani. If it was a nigga, if it was a black dude, he looks guilty. Otani don't look guilty, but we know he knew what was going on.
But if you're not betting baseball, or if you're not betting on your team, and you're not doing anything illegal, like why not just go to a casino or a regular book? Like why go through the illegal book? And how do you fund that much money through the illegal book? Like you must have really been whooped upside your head. Like they must have been just, I mean, I know they give you credit and all kind of stuff like that. So they must have just ran that up so far, like that it was just ridiculous. But it's legal. So it's no reason to even get caught doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because they was also saying that first that they was thinking that the interpreter got all these debts racked up and Otani just paid the money for him. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing legal with that if it was at a normal, regular sports book. But the whole reason they got caught up is because this dude is already in the federal investigation, dude that was taking the bets.
Yeah, it's illegal. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
But as a Major League Baseball player, you can bet all day. You just can't bet on baseball.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like because they said none of the bets was on baseball, according to what I read. So it's like, why do that? Why go through some dude in Orange County when you can just, maybe it's because they're in California. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what it was.
You know, Pete Rose is softy, man. Pete Rose said if I had an interpreter, I would have been good.
Yeah, man. Pete Rose, he's still of course he's still bitter about that. But from what he said, he wasn't betting on baseball either.
Pete Rose was damn sure betting on baseball. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It may sound unbelievable. You may not believe this, but back at the end of Pete Rose's career, and I always thought about, I wonder if I could go look up his old games. But Pete Rose would take a good pitcher out the game, dog, and bring a bum in and let the bum get rocked. Pete Rose was not only betting on baseball, he was betting against his own team, man. And it's obvious to me just watching the games, like how do you blow a game like this? Pete Rose will pull a good hitter out and put a bench player in to hit. This before the accusations came out about him. This is right at the end of his career, dog. I'm watching the games closely. I'm like, what is Pete Rose doing? Then the gambling shit come out. I said he was throwing them games, dog.
The whole time. Yeah. It could be, especially was he was doing it through an illegal bookie, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But Pete, Pete, one of the things that really messed him up too, Pete was selling bats. He was selling memorabilia, and it wasn't authentic. He would tell people, "This is the bat. I got my 3,000 hit," and then he sell another one, and then another one.
He was hustling. He was
Yeah,
hustling.
Charlie Hustle.
But yeah, then they started saying some of his bats might have been corked.
I don't know, because Pete didn't really have power. He had some home runs, but Pete was just a contact hitter.
Yeah, hits. He got the most hits ever, right?
Yeah, but if you're gonna cork your bat, the ball
It's
gonna fly a lot further.
Yeah, and it's not gonna help you hit a cork bat.
Exactly. He had great eye and bat coordination. And then the thing about him, I guess you would say it about Mike Trout, Barry Bonds when he was young. He hustled the bases. So he wasn't just trying to be like a Jeff Bagwell or somebody, a Mark McGuire or Jose Canseco, just hitting the ball deep. He was out there running bases, man, and running people over. You could run people over back then. You could run the catcher over back then. That was his style of play. He played hard.
Yeah. But I'm sure a lot of these players, man, do it. But like you said, Ohtani is so big, they can't kick him out. They can't ban him. They can't do none of that because it's going to ruin the whole, you know what I mean? Even Mike. Mike got a pass, and he wasn't even betting on basketball from what I remember. You know what I'm saying? So, but, he had to leave for them little years or whatever. But he still got a pass. He's still in the Hall of Fame, unlike Pete Rose. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, absolutely.
I figure as long as you're not throwing games, then it shouldn't be no problem. It's easy to throw them college games though. Them college players just the ones you gotta look out for because these dudes is getting paid, so it's easy to pay them to throw a game. You know what I'm saying? How much you gonna pay an NBA player to throw a game?
You know something, man. You know how on an average day you hear gamblers say, "Man, this shit's rigged. This shit's rigged," right? And we know everything ain't rigged, but the things that happen so much, you just know it's rigged. But what I'm leading to is this. I seen a play today. I forgot who I was watching. I forgot which game I was watching today, but a player had went to the rack, and a nigga just touched him on his back like, "Here, go on," had a bucket. It might have been that Laker game. I'm not sure though. And then a little bit later at the very end of the game, the nigga just went and pushed him. So he go to the free throw line. And I thought to myself, I said, man, that's a cold way to bet player points.
Yeah.
If you can, but somebody on the other team have to be in cahoots with you though. And he tell him, man, I don't care who win the game. Let's just play the game, but make sure I get over 25 and a half.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to the rack, though, it's like that's why I'm be understanding like a team being fouled, they in the bonus early. Like, man, just go to the rack. You're going to get a foul, like no matter who is there. Like, it's a way that you can get points. You just get to the rack and jump into somebody, and now you get, you get your 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm.
So, like yesterday, I had Giannis for 30, right? Giannis always goes crazy against the Lakers. He had like 5-6 games in a row, 45, 41, 37, 35. He getting clear over 30. That game, 2 overtimes. 2 overtimes. This motherfucker had 2 points in each overtime. Overtime, dog. He had 25 points at the end of the third quarter. He finished the game with 29. He could have tied the game up. He smokes 2 free throws. 2 free throws. All I needed was 1 point. This dude misses 2 free throws, game on the line. And It be stuff like that just have you like, man, this shit is this it's crazy. Not only that, Doc Rivers is a bum. He better not never get another coaching job after this.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how he got this job. Straight bum. You are in the second overtime. You know your team is gassed. You know Giannis sucks at the free throw line. Why would you call a timeout? Why, especially after he misses the first free throw? Why would you not call a timeout after he misses the first free throw? Like, we can get him some wind and calm down and make that free throw. Like, smoke the game right there, man. Like, it just be crazy. Like, and then him and Dame. Dame was 9 for 29.
That's what I was about to tell you. That Dame, did you trip off? Do you know he's the best free throw shooter in the league this year?
As far as what made free throws, I don't think he's the
percentage, free throw percentage.
Oh, percentage, yeah. But I don't think he's the best free throw shooter. What I'm saying is, if it's like him, it's somebody. If I'm gonna choose who's gonna shoot free throws,
don't say Curry. Don't say Curry.
Nah, I ain't gonna say over Dame. Maybe it's just that Dame gets a lot of free throws. Curry don't.
Yeah, but think about what you just said. The person that gets more free throws
will make more.
Yeah, but his percentage should be worse unless he's really the better shooter.
Not necessarily. If he got 100, and I mean it's the same. If he got 100 and he make 50, he 50%. But if you got 50 and you make 25 of them, you at 50%. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So it's the same because it's based on your average.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Dame.
Well, here go my point.
Yeah.
Dame went into yesterday's game as a top free throw shooter in the league. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, I seen Dame miss 3 free throws yesterday.
Yeah, he missed them, but he gets a lot of
them. And he takes some wide open 3. But then Curry did too. Curry didn't do so well today. And the other day he missed free throws. I was like, man, this piss-colored nigga always miss free throws.
He missed free throws, but I don't think Curry gets a lot of fouls. Like when you watch their games, he don't get a lot of free throws. And he shoot a lot of threes, so you're not fouling him a lot at the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? But he tries to throw it up and then fall. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, he get the most 4-point. Him and Dame get the most 4-point plays. I think I've ever seen.
But he not at that foul line just eating like that. Like AD get fouled a lot. He at the free throw line. Embiid gets fouled a lot. He at the free throw line and he makes them. Shea, he get fouled a lot. He makes his free throws. You got Paolo. He know how to get a foul. Austin Reeves get a lot of fouls and he shoot a lot of free throws and he makes them.
Well, you know what they say around the league though. The Lakers get the most free throws.
And why is that?
Well, they say
we suck.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You go first.
Because we suck at the 3-point line. So we got to go to the paint. We get most of our points in the paint and mid-range. So that's going to get us to the free throw line more because our 3-points suck. The
players say it's because LeBron be crying all the time and get the officials to soften up for the Lakers.
Nah. Because he get his free throws too, but not like that. I think on the team, it's between AD and Austin Reeves that shoot the most free throws. Because Austin Reeves, he know how to draw fouls. He draw a lot of fouls. So you might have 22 points on just a couple shots because he was at that free throw line eating. You know what I'm saying? Like those are usually the guys that's easy to bet on. I think Giannis gets to the free throw line a lot too, but he misses them. The dude take 15 seconds just to shoot a free throw. So, you know, he gonna miss them. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan is good at that free throw line too. He mid-range. He know how to get up in there. But I think Shea, he one of the ones that get like the most too.
What you think about how you pronounce the name? Banchero?
Paolo Banchero?
Yeah.
Since he first came in the league, his first season, I remember that that first game he had his rookie season, he had 27 points in his first game. And it's this other show I mess with sometimes on Twitter and Instagram, and where I used to give out my picks and stuff like that. And when I went on, I remember telling them, Paolo's that guy. He gonna be a 20-point a night guy. And everybody was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't see it. I think he just had a good game, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, watch. And sure enough, buddy is 20 points. Like last season and this season, really, he would have just so many stretches of he would literally just fall on 20 points, 20 points, 20 points, 20 points. He would literally take his 20 and just be like, cool. Like, and then even if he might have 5 points in the first half, he gonna come through in that second half and get you about 15. But this season, I think he upped his game even better. I mean, he getting assists, he on them boards, getting rebounds. He don't foul a lot. You got a lot of these players, especially the young guys. They foul a lot. Like I don't know if you know Scoot Henderson. He's a decent player, but he cannot keep his hands to himself. And it's like, as a point guard, you should not be fouling that much. There's no reason for you to be fouling that much, but he does. And Paolo, he don't foul much, but he know how to draw fouls. He can shoot the three. He can shoot the mid-range. He'll take you to the hole and dunk on you. And he making free throws. Like he's just a well-rounded dude, and he just consistent. I like those consistent players when it's like, look, I know I can take this dude for 20 points, 4 assists, 7 or 8 rebounds, and that's going to be good money. So,
except for tonight, for him.
Oh yeah. Tonight was flat out of bed.
Yeah, but he's pretty consistent. He plays hard. He does everything. But tonight, if you watch him tonight, man, he remind me of some of them prima donnas and superstars, man, that just really don't have the heart. He came out. He came out with heart. He played hard. He was just missing his shots.
Yeah.
You know he can shoot because when they got the technical fouls, they sent him to the free throw line. This nigga missed both technical foul free throws. He got fouled and went to the free throw line. I think he missed 2 more free throws. And he couldn't hit a 3 to save his life. And then he started running from the ball. He get the ball, and all he want to do is pass because you know he having a bad night. I don't like players when they do that shit, but you're right. On any other given night, he's pretty consistent. You could count on him to be somewhere around that 20.
Yes, but I mean, what are you supposed to do? If I like players that they know if they shot not hitting, they're not gonna keep shooting because you're gonna shoot your team out the game. Like Brunson has he used to. I think he get a little better with it now. But when he would have a bad night, he would just continuously stink it up. And it's like, bro, just pass the ball. Your shot is not hitting. You're not hitting your shots. Like, and so just start focusing on your assists and your rebounds. He would just melt down sometimes, man. And it would just be like frustrating to even see. Like, but I like a guy who I know my shot's not hitting. Let me pass it and get it to somebody else because he got Franz Wagner over there and he can hoop. You know what I mean? So get the ball to him.
Yeah, but it's passing the ball to score, and it's just getting the ball out your hand type passing. That's what I felt like he was doing. He first of all, a good coach will pull you out and let you sit down on the bench for a while, and then your shot will come to you. But as far as a player passing the ball, I mean, if you're just a regular average player, okay, you have an off night. But great players, they keep jacking the ball up. You know your Kobe's and Michael Jordans, and then their shot will start falling by the end of the night. But he just yeah, my thing start buffering.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody have an off night. We human.
Absolutely.
But as far as those fixed games, man, the obvious fix I always remind people about is in the referees, man, because they call the game how they want to call it. So if they got an over, they call all the ticky-tack fouls they want. They call the flagrants when they want, all that shit. And if they want it to go under, they won't call nothing. So.
And remember, Donnie, he got busted and went to prison for it.
I didn't know he went to prison, but I remember when he got busted. I was telling my homeboy Shawnee Mac, the one that hang with Floyd Mayweather, I was telling him like 2 nights or one night before it came out on the news. Because I lost big. And I was like, man, this referee right here garbage. So we watched the news and I'm telling him this motherfucker Donahue. And lo and behold, it was like a fucking dream or a nightmare. The shit came out on the news. I said, I told you. And he laughed. He was like, damn, man, you was right. That's why I be saying people may think I'm crazy sometimes because of the type of shit I say. But when the shit come out, they be like, damn, how'd you know that? Motherfucker, because I'm watching the game.
Yeah, nigga, I've been telling you, you know what I'm saying? And if you know sports and you watching, like, man, you could tell, you know what I mean, certain things, like, and it just be crazy, especially when your money is on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at it with a finer detail when you can just see, like, did you see how they went off in that Clippers Philly game? They went off on the refs at the end of the game.
Nah, I didn't watch the clip.
So Kelly Oubre Jr. and Nick Nurse, man, they went off on the refs, man. But the game was over. They couldn't give him no text or nothing. But Oubre, he walked up to him. He was like, "You a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch." Like he was going off on it, and the coach was going off too. The assistant coach was trying to pull a coach back. That was the second time he was trying to pull a coach back because it was like 2 plays that was kind of questionable on the fouls. And 76ers was winning most of the game, and then the Clippers came back, ended up winning by like a couple points. But yeah, there was kind of like ticky-tack that could have called. It was kind of 50-50, but on that last play of the game, Oubre should have kicked it out to Tobias Harris, but he didn't.
Tobias Harris low-key be balling. You could count on him for about, what, 17 a night?
You can't count on him, but you could take him. You know what I'm saying? Like he might get you there, but he not consistent enough. Like he was in the slump like this whole month, but these last like 2 games, he kind of like stepped it up. But yeah, he was good on the under for a minute. Like
Okay.
Maxey was out and Embiid was out, so it was just him. So they would have his points line at like 27. Like,
oh, that's too much.
Yeah, and they was getting smacked like that whole time when Maxey was out. I can't even tell you if they won a game when both of them was out, when Maxey and Embiid was out. So yeah, he was just terrible. He was not showing up. But then like that first game, Maxey came back, then he had a good game. And I think the last couple games, like he kind of been shooting better. But he was injured too, though. He was dealing with some injuries and whatnot. So it was
Oubre Jr. and Harris they've been money for me.
Yeah, they've been money. They've been doing their thing. These last couple games, because Oubre was the same way. He was having games where he wasn't really hooping like that. But that's really Maxey's team, man. I like Maxey, man.
Of course.
He was a hooper, man. He got that dog in him.
It seemed like Maxey got good. Like he didn't know he was that good. He was just scoring outrageous, and then I'm just saying what it seemed like to me. And then it was like, oh, nigga, I'm a 27, 28 point type player.
Yes.
And now he go to that rack. He got hops too.
He got hops. He could shoot. But I think it was like 2 seasons ago where he really like came alive, where he had these 30 and 35 point games. You know what I'm saying? And even last year, he had some 40-point games. So,
yeah, absolutely.
So, and I think Harden should have stayed there, man. If they had Harden, Steele, Tobias, and Embiid, and they could all stay healthy, that's a much better situation for him. For all of them, it's a better situation when they have a point guard over there that facilitates. They in 1,000 better place.
Well, you know, Harden's mad because the owner allegedly promised him more money and didn't give it to him.
Yeah, that was the GM. Because remember, he restructured his deal. So he came in like that first year. What's his name? Daryl Morey or Mooney or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, the GM. So that's who he got into it with. But he came in on that first deal. I think that second year they restructured so they can get some more money, get some more people in. So, of course, he was like, you look out for us right here. We're going to restructure, and then I'm going to look out for you. And, of course, he didn't come through with it. But, you know what I mean? They but Harden keeps shuffling around, and he keep getting these max contracts. But it's like, what have you done lately? You know what I mean? You ain't been to no finals lately. You ain't been to no conference finals lately. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to produce something. And like I was telling people at the beginning of the season, you know, it was a joke at first, but it might be a little real. You got an East Side nigga on the team. You got a West Side nigga on the team. You got an IE nigga on the team, and you got a Palmdale nigga all on the same team. It's not gonna work. There's too many different personalities. All of them different sections of Southern California don't really do well. You feel me? So I'm like, the chemistry is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how they've been, and that's like been their problem. Minus the fact that it's just the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? But they just, how are you this deep into the season, and you talking about we soft and we don't have no identity? This is what the coach is saying about the team. How you don't have no identity 70 games in? Come on, man. Like, it's not gonna work. He said Young Tiny said, and the Dago player. Who did they?
I'm just looking at something real quick.
Yeah. Young Tiny. Who from Dago on the team? I don't even remember. But yeah, I just looked at the list on the free throws. Giannis is number one. This dude done got 730 free throw attempts. And they talk about the Lakers is the most, but AD and LeBron don't even crack the top. Well, AD cracked the top 10. He like number 8. But it's Giannis, Shea, Luka, DeMar, and Paolo is the top 5 in free throws. Shit, Jason Tatum is 6. Have you he said the 6 man. The 6 man the 6 man is Westbrook. Right? I don't know what happened to Kev, but shit, guess it's my show. Nah, bullshit. Man, I'm tripping on these teams blowing these big leads though, man. As a Celtics, man, how do you blow a 30-point lead? Oh, Norman Powell from Diego. Yeah, I like Norman Powell, man. He can shoot. But yeah, man, the Celtics throwing a 30-point lead. And yesterday, the Bucks lost a 22-point lead. So, like they say, a 20-point lead, it ain't much in the NBA no more. You can lose that quick in one quarter. That's why I like teams that don't give up. I can't stand teams that give up too early in the third quarter. And like I said earlier, Doc Rivers is a bum, a certified bum. I can't stand buddy. Man, let me show y'all something right quick. This is a website that I use, the Stat Muse right here. And this Stat Muse, man, when you need stats, when you need information, man, like who shoots the most free throws? Giannis, Shea, Luka. It shows you everything right here. And you can even type in stuff like, let's say when two players play each other, like let's say Anthony Davis versus Giannis. Yeah. That's why I like this app, because I can go through these games. It's not always about the two teams that's playing. A lot of times it's about the matchup. Who are they matching up against? who playing who and how do they normally play against each other. So you get to look at something like this. Like I said, you go to this website, StatMuse, you can type in something like this, Anthony Davis versus Giannis. And it's going to show you every matchup, minutes played, points, rebounds, assists, everything. And you can go off this as a game log rather than just looking at the numbers of games played, because there might be some games in here that maybe the other person didn't play when you're looking at those other ones. These is ones showing you both of these two played each other. Like this is what I looked at yesterday. Giannis. I looked up Giannis versus the Lakers yesterday. God man. I look at what the line is. So yesterday they had Giannis's line at 29.5. So this is before this. So it's 34, 38, 40, 44, 47 within the last 5. So of course when it's looking like 29.5, I'm like, that's easy money. He should kill them. Still don't work. But it's still good enough. It's still a good enough stat thing to use, even though it's not going to hit every time. Yeah, so I said, bro, you got me rolling right now. You got a West Side, East Side, you pounded. For real, man. Like, those groups don't always mix too well, man. You know how everybody feel. Everybody gonna feel like their side is the best side. And there's different attitudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we come from different places like that, we all got different attitudes. So them attitudes got to mesh on the team. They got to come together. If they not gonna mesh well, man, it's not always a good mix, especially on a team like that. Every guy want to be the guy. And this is what kills me. You got multiple teams right now with different MVPs. Like, let me look up the standings right now. Let me look up the seeding right now. Yeah, the standings. Just check this out. All right, so this is the current standings in the NBA right now, especially in the West. The Phoenix Suns should not be way down here. You got 3 All-Stars, 3 MVP caliber All-Stars on the team, and you losing 30 games. You in 7th place. Dallas only got 2 MVPs. New Orleans ain't got I don't think they had no All-Stars last season. The Clippers got 3, 4 All-Stars, and they not even better than these 3 teams right here are all way better than the Clippers, especially in the playoffs. Way better. The Kings, they don't even have nobody. And Golden State going through it. Golden State is a first round exit. If the Rockets don't take Golden State out of the play-in, it still might be lights out. Like they do not have it there. Not what they used to be, and that's what they get for giving up their old talent, for giving up their young talent for the old dudes. These dudes need to be on their way out. Clay should be on a whole other team by now, and they should have kept Jordan Poole, let Draymond and Clay go. In this East, the Celtics look good, but I don't know if they got what it takes to get it all. Even if they get to the finals, I don't see them winning. The Pacers are not with that, before the All-Star break. They were the shit before the All-Star break. Now, they are mid. Hella mid. Hella mid. I like Orlando, Cleveland, the Knicks. If the Knicks could get Julius Randle back, that'll be a big help to them. If Philly could get Embiid back, that'd be a big help from them. I don't know if Miami gonna be able to do what they did last season. I hope so because I like Miami. I like Jimmy, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to recreate that. RJ88. So what prize picks you like? Let's look up some prize picks. Tiny said Chris Paul's been milking teams for years. Chris Paul has been robbing teams, taking teams to the bank, and not producing nothing. Not producing nothing. And he's been getting big contracts. He's been on large caliber teams, and they've been able to produce nothing. Absolutely nothing. And now when he was in Phoenix, they had chances, but Monty Williams was their coach. Monty Williams is not going to get you nowhere. Monty Williams is destroying Detroit. He should have been fired. If it wasn't for his contract and all that dead money, he would have been gone. Monty Williams, is this going to be his last season or next? This going to be his last contract. And Doc Rivers needs to be his last contract. Buddy is not it. Not it at all. For some reason. FanDuel not working. But let's look at DraftKings. Kev said he got to restart his computer. His computer was tripping. But I wish he was. I hope he come back fast so he can. Because I'm really not the baseball expert, but I do know a thing or two. At the beginning of the season, I like to be a lot more conservative. So, Angels. Oh, these are some early games. I was really going to go straight to the Dodgers. I want to see the line. They don't even have it. Am I tweaking or do they not have the Dodgers game on here? Oh, there you go. Dodgers and Cardinals. Last season, I did have a routine that I would do with the Dodgers with Mookie and Freeman. And it was one more person. But let's look at Freeman and Mookie. Mookie, a single? A single is plus 400? Oh, that's first plate appearance. Let's go. I like hitter props. I like batter props. So let's look. They got everybody at one hit. Oh my God. Oh, was that a hit? Oh no, that's home runs. I'm tripping. My fault. See, they got Freeman at 1.5 hits. Muncy, I like Muncy. He could hit, but this obviously it shows that this minus 195. That is no value there. But if you pair that with something else, you can get a good line. Mookie at 1.5 for 2 plus 205. That is good. And then you got Ohtani, 175. That is not bad at all, especially if you parlay that. Also, I like hits. I like bases, total bases, like Mookie. See, Mookie total bases, 1.5 at 105. That is great. Not great, but good for something. Even Max Muncy at 1.5. What is Ohtani? Ohtani is minus 125 for 1.5. So if you pair these two, like Otani and maybe what Mookie either hits or bases, I like that. RBIs are great, man. It's so much value in RBIs. Let's see who led the league in RBIs last season. RBI leaders. Um, 2023. You back? Kev still got that dial up. All right, so this was last season, the RBI leader. You got Matt Olson, Pete Alonso, Kyle Tucker, Juan Soto. Mookie was 6th, the top RB, had 107 RBIs. I wonder Otani is on here. Yeah. This only show you so much. You gotta subscribe, like get paid to get all the data. But I don't even see Otani on here. I know he was hurt a lot. But you got Mookie, you got JD Martinez. Runs as well. Runs are good value. 126 runs. So I like to do something like let's go back to DraftKings. So when you take, we call this a ladder, right? So you go to batter props, hits, bases. Damn, you ain't got no alternate RBIs. Damn. I'm looking for the stack. Usually that you take alternate RBIs. Maybe DraftKings don't, but FanDuel does. And you could like stack them for good value. Because even here for one Mookie bet RBI is plus 170. So for 2, it'd probably be like plus 500. 3 might be like plus 1,000, plus 1,200. I don't see it on. You back here?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm listening to you. Otani's on the list. He's down there far as that website you was looking at.
Yeah, this draft I see. What is this? That's home runs, but I don't know if DraftKings lets you do it, but they let you stack RBIs, and it's like way better taking it like that because the value is so good. It's better than home runs, honestly, to me. But maybe DraftKings don't let you do it. But FanDuel is not showing up for some reason. You have any favorite props that you like to focus on or take?
For the whole season or for the game?
No, like for the game, like home runs, RBIs, bases, steals, stuff like that. Like any of those you like to mess with?
I don't do too much of that. I personally I like runs, hits, and errors.
Yeah,
Personally, you get a good parlay with run, hits, and errors.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's true.
but as far as like single bets, I usually like Mookie Betts over 1.5 hits.
Yeah,
Freeman to get over two or three total bases. He hit a home run. You got that already.
yeah. Facts, and that's why I like that too, because you hit a home or even RBIs.
Yeah,
Shoot, you get if he hit a homer, you pretty much get all of that clear. So that's why I
yeah,
kind of like taking it better than home runs
yeah.
because if he don't hit a home run, and you know you're gonna feel slighted.
But
So
but
yeah,
but the bet the bet actually was Otani. Otani
yeah. His
home
homers,
run.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. His homers, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He was a
He
beast
was
with it.
yeah, he was. He cast a lot of tickets for people. I
I mean, I
was
like his pitching too.
Oh no, he does good with my for pitching. I mess
Yeah,
with him on pitching, but I don't mess with him on the home runs. But I was keeping count, and he was coming through. I would have made money off that dude betting the home run. But pitching, he done good for me pitching.
facts.
And
But
when
I
he
think,
pitched, he actually hits better when he pitched.
yeah, that's what I said too. Like that's what something that I noticed too. That's
Hell yeah,
I don't know why.
Otani. That's why. I'm trying not to be biased for the Dodgers, but that's why I think the Dodgers win a lot of games. Freeman, Betts, and Otani, them is clutch hitters. They
Yeah,
get they get you hits, home runs, and RBIs.
yeah,
Everybody else is just icing on the cake.
yeah,
If Lux is hitting or Smith is hitting, or any of them guys hitting, shit.
yeah. No,
Whoop,
yeah, I feel
whoop.
the same way.
Yeah.
So this like with RBIs, like he can get this on a homer. You know what I'm saying? He get a home run or something. Or he get RBI at bat. Boom. Let's say you take this one. You take one, and then it's like you might as well take two. You take two for half the amount. You know what I mean? Like, uh, or even a quarter of the amount.
So when the Dodgers or any good hitters go to Colorado for a series, for like a 3 or 4 game series,
Uh-huh.
well, you could clean up on the hits and the RBIs and shit like that.
Yeah, because the
'Cause It
elevation.
only go up. It only go up like a half.
Yeah, but to the in the summer months it's like that as well because when it's warmer, the ball travels faster. It travels further.
Exactly. So
You know what I
that's when you
mean?
catch the Diamondbacks too.
Yeah, and that's when you bet more home runs.
Yeah,
But even
absolutely. But
like
but
look
you
at
you get that you get the overs in Colorado and Arizona during the summer months.
yeah, like look at Mookie. Like they're gonna give me plus 460, but Mookie 2 RBIs when this dude was what
Uh,
was he top one, two, three, four, five? He was top six. He was sixth in the most RBIs last season. Like,
Look, I'm gonna put you up on another one. When it's cold in Chicago, under,
yeah,
and if it's windy and it's blowing in San Francisco, you get an under. If it's blowing out, you get an over in San Francisco.
it get windy like that in Chicago too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, it do. That's when you're gonna get the 2-1s and 1-0 ball games.
Yeah, and then
Hey,
a
hey,
lot of these.
I'm gonna go, man. If you got anything you want to wrap up with, go ahead. I'm gonna get off because we did over an hour, and my Wi-Fi ain't acting good tonight.
Yeah, no, I ain't got much. Shoot, just with baseball season starting, I'm gonna take it light, see what these teams do, what these games do, and just try to catch them sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With these NBA playoffs, that's when the rotations get tighter. That's when everything get a little more locked in. These players start hitting their props more, so focus on that. And shoot, WNBA is around the corner too. Don't sleep. If y'all
Yeah,
was in the last season, if y'all was in the Discord last season, I
yeah,
was doing out them WNBA plays, man. Hitting them, man. There's certain players in there too that I like to lock in on. And
them girls on Seattle Storm, man.
yeah, man,
They ain't done nothing but bless me.
it's a couple that damn, what's that? I forgot. I can't remember what team they play for, but old girl and her wife was from it, Alyssa Thomas, and her
Yeah,
wife they play for the same team, and she
yeah,
just be out there diming. She just be out there throwing dimes, passing the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
she be getting 10, 12 assists a game. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them aces, boy. Them aces was tearing
Absolutely.
teams ass. It was killing teams by 15, 20 points every game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Asia Wilson getting 20, 25 points a game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, so
2 years
that's
in a row.
yeah, killing. So they might, if they three-peat, oh man, it's really gonna be off the chain. That's the only championship trophy Mark Davis gonna get. So you know what I mean? You better appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Raiders show ain't finna give him nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey
I'm,
man,
I'm
I'm gonna keep count in the comment. After each video, I'm gonna have my record for the baseball. I know DJ baseball ain't your strength, but if you want to,
getting in.
it's up to you. You can keep your record too. So I gave you guys 2 picks for tomorrow, and I'll keep the record after every video we do. The record will be in the video description, so you
Where
guys
you
can
where you
always
put the
check it.
where you put the picks at, or you just set it
No,
right
I
here?
said them out loud. The Dodgers, I said, was a lock, and Arizona Diamondbacks.
Arizona.
Is
Who they
that
play? You got
yeah?
the Angels gonna be terrible this season, huh?
Probably so, but I'm not going to say that just yet because I don't. I haven't really looked at the players. Tomorrow I'll get a good idea.
What
Of
about the A's?
A is going to be
Yeah,
trash, but
yeah. You bet against
they
them
play
every
you
week.
hard. They play you hard. They got some stars on that team, but they're not no powerhouses.
Yeah. I'm gonna lock in with you, man, and see your plays, and like I said, go with them.
Mhm.
See what you liking, and what I mean. See if we can hit something, off of that. Like I said, I like to go by uh off the off the trends and what's going on. Okay,
Right.
this team after you get, saying a couple games in. Another thing that I know is good in baseball, it's the what they call it NFRI, no run first inning,
Mhm.
meaning both teams don't score a run in the first inning. That be on point too. That be hitting too. So like take the under for the first inning, or on some books they got it as NFRI, no run first inning. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I like messing with that too. Betting
Mhm.
that a lot of teams don't. Obviously, it's not gonna hit every time, but you
Right.
get two teams that you don't think is gonna score in the first inning on certain games,
Mhm.
and that could be it's a good straight bet.
Mhm. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks, DJ, for coming on, man. Let's fire this
Man,
channel back up.
yeah,
And
let's get it more consistent.
yeah, exactly. And then I gotta get back on Discord so we can all communicate. And
Yeah,
hopefully we're gonna have a good season, you guys.
I hope so. Long seasons ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? With baseball starting, so there's opportunity out there. Stop it, DJ. Man, listen. One team I'd never be worried about is the Raiders, man. Never. You know what I'm saying? I bet you in a draft they get somebody. You gonna be like, why the hell they picked them? Like they gonna destroy the draft. You know what I'm saying? They not even gonna get nobody good. I bet. I'm worried about seeing who a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get Michael Penix, but I'm worried about his little injury history. So I'm waiting to see who we're gonna get. But I'm sure we're gonna get like Jaden Daniels or something, one of them white boys.
Mm. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.